Hi, Thomas the Hermit here, and I'm sitting behind the CCD building at Sacred Heart Church in Waco, Texas. Now the reason that I'm sitting here is because I need to keep a watch over my truck. My truck is parked back here. You can't see it because it's the opposite direction of where the camera is pointing right now. And there I'm rendering a video. Now the video that I'm rendering, or I'm going to be rendering 3 videos about Our Lady of Akita. But this video right here is an update upon where Thomas the Hermit is at. Now I talked to the priest today. I've been going to him regularly for confession, and yes, I need to go to confession. And we have talked at length since I've been here about 2 months about my particular vocation. He has encouraged me in that vocation as a hermit, and even has encouraged me in the vocation of being a mystic. Now I'm not going to sit here and claim that I'm some high-level mystic, because I'm not, but I might be on the road there, which is very, very interesting. Now, I'm not walking down that road pleasantly. I'm very fearful. Like I have been telling y'all from the beginning, I've spent 30 years in the dark night of the senses, what John of the Cross calls the dark night of the senses, and that heavy purification has weighed heavy. And I thought at the end of that, God was going to bless me with this really cool life, you know, stability and financial gain, and, you know, living the good life and barbecuing on weekends and what have not. But I don't think that's his plan for me. His plan is to take me right back into the cross. Now, I've talked at length with Father Benji of Sacred Heart, and I am going to accept what the Lord is calling me to do. Now, upon making this video about Our Lady of Akita, it impresses upon me how much she has asked in 1973 that people offer themselves up as victim souls to hold back the Father's wrath from the earth. And I think that that calling is even more important today in the extreme situation that we are in at the present. So I am accepting the Father's will for my life, and I'm going to walk down it. And Father Benji, actually showing himself to be a much more enlightened and wise priest than I ever thought that he was, has said to me, if you go down that path, Jesus will be with you. So I'm going to walk down that path. Indeed, I never thought that I would be marooned in a place with my truck not working and me in a situation of no income. I've had to rely upon people's charity here. They keep feeding me. It's kind of funny. I'm actually getting fatter from all the food that the people of Sacred Heart have been giving me. And by the way, this is a Hispanic, predominantly Hispanic parish, and they are not necessarily wealthy here. A lot of immigrants, I think, are in this parish, and I also believe that, you know, their incomes range between middle class to lower class, but yet their generosity to me has been quite remarkable. How would you feel if there was some homeless dude that ended up at your church? Well, you know I'm not a typical homeless dude, but I am a homeless dude, and I do look a little frightening. You know, I've got the beard, the hair, you know, whatever, you know, and I look kind of big because of my weight. But how would you respond to that? Well, these people have responded with generosity, with Christian charity, and I have to say, wow. You know, that is awesome. This is quite an awesome parish that I've been stuck at. God knows what he's doing. He has been purifying me. He's been changing me. Even Father Benji said for the last 2 months he's seen a noticeable change in me. So God has been healing me in my mind. We've been finishing up some of the things that needed to be taken care of in my inner person, and He is moving me on to a higher level, which I keep alluding to in my updates. And it is quite extraordinary. I'm very, very surprised at what He is saying to me. He is really reaching out to me, inviting me into this vocation of being a hermit and a mystic. Anyways, this is Thomas the Hermit. I'm rendering some videos on Our Lady of Akita. I encourage you to look at some of the videos. If you want to understand the vocation of the mystic better, I did put together a very excellent video about St. Catherine of Siena. Actually, there are two of them about St. Catherine of Siena. I really recommend those videos. You can hear straight from the writings of St. Catherine of Siena about mysticism. Anyways, also check out the other things that I'm putting out. The videos on Revelations. You know, I tried to make it as simple as I could. I'm not a scholar on prophecy or end times or anything like that. I'm just straightforward, looking at it for what it is written. If you never looked at Revelations, you can take a look at those videos. They'll get you better acquainted. Anyway, say a prayer for me. I am praying for you. I'll talk to you later.